All right, I guess I'm shooting at steel, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready. Whoops.
You're shooting paper now. Hey boys, it's Miaris TV and I am back with another banger of a video. Let's go, let's go. Man, I just put out that video with, you know, my super cheap build versus that super duty build. And you guys have really been rocking with that thing. You guys have been really running that thing up. It's at something like about 3.3K right now. So I appreciate you guys on it. And also the boys over at We the People podcast, they commented under it, man. I was so overjoyed, man. But nonetheless, guys, of course, I appreciate all the support lately. All the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. And guys, as you see, it's week 9 of 2026, and we're back with another Gun Enthusiast haul video. Boys, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know that I got a little bit of an issue. I have no impulse control, but this week here, yeah, it got me really looking at myself in the mirror here, because I just need to go on ahead and chill out. Because this week, as of today, whew, man, yeah, I need to chill. I need to really chill. And I would need to really dial it back, and I need to really reassess what I am doing with my life here, because man, yes. Yeah, but you know, in a future video, there's gonna be some stuff that we're gonna be that I might be hinting to on this video over here. But in a future video, you'll see here soon enough what transpired this week, and yeah, you know. But nonetheless, guys, let's go on ahead and get into this haul video, because I always say we're gonna keep this thing under 20 minutes. And today, I think I am actually going to keep that promise. So let's go. Why you always lying? Guys, you already know I got ammo. And as you can see over there, I done picked up a lot of it. So over here, I did pick up some 12 gauge again. I was in the area, so I stopped by Rural King. They have this stuff on sale. This is the second box I picked up of this. They call it steel shot shell. So picked up 100 shells of those things. Yeah, so I ended up picking up 3,000 rounds of 9mm from Spike's Tactical. So you guys know that 9mm is the primary round that I like to shoot. So we should be good for the next few weeks, guys. Also picked up some 12 gauge slugs. I was going to do a video where I was going to need these guys here, but we didn't end up using it. So we just got some of that 20 gauge slugs. And if the camera is moving, guys, it's because I got my puppers down here. He's laying down, rocking the mount there. And I don't know if you guys remember, a few videos back, I took my EDC out of my pocket. You already know. And I shot off a bunch of this critical defense Hornady. So while I was over at All American Pawn, I went on ahead and loaded back up on some of the defensive rounds there. So for the 380. All right. So that is it for the ammo, guys. And I'm not going to lie, there's going to be some surprises over here, guys, because as you guys know, I did a poll asking you guys which guns I should get. And in that poll, I had a Glock 45 on as number 1. Number 2, I had the Glock 19, both Gen 6s. And number 3, we had the Vectors. And guys, as you guys already know, if you follow me, that we did pick up one of those 3. Okay, so we'll get to it, and you'll find out soon enough if I didn't put it in the thumbnail. But yeah, so because I picked up one of those guns, I went on ahead and went with my favorite, Sight C. I love this guy. As you guys know, that I just recently picked up one of these for that new build that we had, that little grit grips build. So I picked up another one for the new gun in the collection here. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This week went a little bit overboard again, and I may have gotten a little bit more than just one gun this week. But yeah, picked up that Olight C right there. And I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago, I said I was reminded to pick up a Landon because they were on sale. And I picked up another Landon. And because I'm really digging, you know, FDE, and I'm also digging these LPVOs. Yeah, you guessed it. I picked up another LPVO, but this one is the Sig Tango 1-6 reticle. I picked this thing up from Sportsman's Warehouse. They were having a pretty good deal on that guy, so I had to scoop it up. And once I saw this thing on display, I knew I needed that coyote color. This is a really nice FDE. Now I'm considering the 50 Shades of FDE, popping this guy off, but I don't know. This might be on another FDE build, right? It won't probably be a build, it probably will be a complete rifle that's probably in the mail right now as we speak. I picked up a 21 round of these P-Mags over here from the homie Chris over at All American Pawn. And yeah, I wonder why I picked that up. I don't know, but it's 9mm. And while over at All American Pawn, you know, for whatever reason, I picked up this 10mm. You see that 20 plus 10 magazine there. You know, we can't say what it is because of YouTube, but yeah. Also picked this guy up. I wonder why I picked this guy up. 10mm. Wow. And this week, I also picked up a HK style Picatinny rail. Wow. Yeah, as you guys know, I did pick up 2 H&K MP5s last week. Well, one's a clone, the other one, they're both clones. One is the 22 and the other one is the Mac 5K. Yeah, but if you guys kind of remember, both of those did have they did have a pick mount already, so I don't know why I ended up picking this up here. I don't know. Maybe you'll see here soon. Now, I guess we'll just get into firearms over here, guys. This one's going to be a lot of them, and I can already see I'm going to have a hard time keeping my promise of keeping this video under 20 minutes, because as of right now, we're at 12 minutes. But as you guys hear that, you already know what it is. Now, boys, because we're going to be showing firearms in this video, we do have to do our little YouTube bit. Every firearm featured in this video today is free and clear of any ammo. Of course, not to promote the sale of any firearms, not to promote the modifications of any firearms. And as always, these videos are for entertainment purposes. So that's what we're going to be doing here, guys. All for entertainment. All right. And as you guys know, a few weeks ago, I hopped on to check my subscriber count, because we were doing that 2K giveaway. Shout out to all the winners. And when I hopped on there to check, guess what it said? It said I was at 1911 subscribers. 1,911 subscribers. And I said that I was going to get a 1911. And boys, I finally found one that I really like. Now, this one right here is pretty special. Right? Yes, it's nothing big or anything like that. It's not from like one of those big, you know, companies. You know me, I'm a budget guy at heart, right? So I dabbled my toes into a 1911, and we got this guy right here. It's the Gerson Untouchable. The reason why I like that, you kind of can already see it right there. It has a black camo print on it that was screaming my name. And this is chambered in 45. I don't know if that's doing it any justice. When I first picked it up, I'm like, man, is this thing dirty? I thought it was a smudge mark, because it's hard to see. It's very subtle. But yeah, you see that black camel print. Now I kind of want to do that on a few firearms. Also, the honeycomb grip right here. Woo, really nice over there. And chambered in 45. Nice little trigger. It is a little on the heavier side. Yeah, but I am digging it. I can't wait to take this thing out over here. I might have to link up with the homie Ballistic Tactical, guys. If you guys didn't see that last post, me and him have some content that we already shot together. We're going to be releasing here soon. And this guy loves his 1911. So I'm going to have to take this out to his property over there so we can shoot some 1911s together, and I can compare it up against some big hitters over there, because you know. But yeah, finally kept my promise to you guys of going to get a 1911. So we end up picking up that Gerson Untouchable MC 1911S, guys, and 45. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this guy here. While I was over at Sportsman's Warehouse this week, I ran into one of the first 2011s that I was doing research on when I first got introduced to 2011. It was Rock Island, right? I was watching a video of Attack Ultra, and I was on a search for Attack Ultra way last year when I picked up that Mac DS 1911 dual stack 2011 gun there. I was actually looking for the TAC Ultra from Rock Island, and I couldn't find it nowhere. Nobody was selling it, and that's when I ran into videos of the Mac DS, and people were really singing their praises. But yeah, so while over at Sportsman's Warehouse, I saw this guy right here. So this is the Rock Island A2 1911 A2 TAC, and it came with a red dot, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna change that red dot out because, as you can see, it's too small, and these iron sights are too tall. So I ended up picking this guy up here at a pretty good rate. Go on ahead and search it up. You'll see what they go for. And also, while at Spike's Tactical, I was talking to the homie John over there. He's just a guru. If you guys are ever in the area and stop by Spike's Tactical over in Apopka, Florida, go say hey to Jason and go say hey to John. John will probably bring you into his office, and as soon as you go in there, guys, it is a gun nuts dream, because everywhere you look, he has a firearm. He has they're his fidget toys in there, because no matter where you look, you might look up in the ceiling and see something, but he has them on the floor. He has two chairs in there, 3 chairs in there. Guess what they're taken up by? You guessed it, guns. He has everywhere you go, on stands. He just has them there everywhere. It's just a thing of beauty, guys. I would love to be in his office all day long. And I was telling him, joking around, like, how do you get any work done? Because you have all these cool things over here. But nonetheless, I was over there, and on his printer, he had this gun right here, which was funny. He said, hey, go on ahead and pick it up. So I picked it up, handled it, and I really did like it. And especially for the price. Guys. This thing right here, I picked this thing up under 600 beans. And it came already optic cut with a little red dot RMSC. You already know what time it is. I'm going to be changing out this dot. And I will be putting in this guy right here. But yeah, so I picked up this Rock Island, little 2011 dual stack 911, and yeah, trigger really nice. Woo, man, reset. Woo, for the price of this guy, can't be beat, cannot be beat. Well, we're gonna shoot it and see. But this how it came, guys. Came with 1 magazine only, but yeah, we're gonna pop this guy out because, as you can see, it doesn't fit it. It's like having a big body and a little head, right? That ain't gonna work. So we'll pop this guy off and probably throw him on something else. But yeah, pick this guy up. All right, boys. And remember that little Picatinny rail that you guys saw? The reason why I had that thing is because, man, I picked up this GSG 5 and then I threw on the Landon over there. I ended up throwing the Landon on, guys. So I needed the pick mount. I got this guy at a pretty good deal because it was missing the little front sight right here. So, and they said they couldn't find it. So I called this guy here the doorbuster, because I actually was buying another gun, and while buying that gun, I saw this on the wall over here, and then the price of it was, you know, I was like, man, let me go ahead and grab that. So now we have a MP5 clone in 22 in the pistol variant and also the rifle variant. This is just a shroud, guys, that goes over the barrel and makes it look like a little faux suppressor. I just thought, you know, why not put a LPVO on that guy there? And, you know, entire package, as you see it, well under 300 beans, guys. So yeah, ended up picking up this guy over here. Let me know, is the LPVO on there a little too much? Should I go on ahead and swap it out? Should I have not gotten this guy? Let me know down in the comments. All right, boys, and while I was at Spike's Tactical, I actually picked up a receiver group here. So I have the upper and lower and FDE. You already know I've been digging this thing over here. I ordered a ballistic advantage barrel already. I am not 100% sure if it is a 12.5 or a 14.5. But I'll let you guys know, I guess, in next week's Gun Enthusiast haul here. But yeah. All right, guys, and if you guys are following me on Instagram, then you probably already know that I picked me up another Glock. And yeah, it was the Gen 6 that you guys voted on. You guys voted on that Glock 45 Gen 6, and we went on ahead and picked it up. And there is where the red dot went, that O-Sight C. And I already did the video on this guy here. It should be out next week sometime. A lot of people have been saying that upgrading to the Gen 6 is not even worth it. For me, as you guys know, I like a little ledge on my firearm, so where my support thumb can press down and mitigate some of that recoil. So that was a big reason for me to get it. As you can see, that thing pretty much fans out. Look at that. It's a nice little ledge right there. And then the grip texture, man. And then just the grip, the feel in hand, you know, it's more rounded, more refined. It's not as blocky as you know, Glocks of previous gens. It feels really good, guys. It feels really good. I compare this thing over here to like the grit grips, sort of feel of the grip. And the grip texture is pretty nice. Ain't too aggressive, ain't too passive, and it locks right on. That little extension of the dovetail is a added, it's a welcome upgrade. Now you can get nice and high with that undercut that they did there. So man, the feel on this guy here is pretty nice, and it still feels like a Glock of old, guys, just with a little with some upgrades. And I know that there's been a lot of videos out there bashing it. Me, I don't mind it. I actually enjoy shooting Glocks. You know, everybody has their own personal opinions. So basically, you got to take what you see on the internet with a little grain of salt, guys. If you're already in this community, you already kind of know what you like and what you may like. So, you know, you can go to the internet to get people's opinions on like something that's new, just so you can see what new features are out there. But, you know, there's a lot of people that shoot, you know, a lot of 2011s. And, you know, if you're shooting 2011s all day and then you pick up a polymer frame pistol, it's going to be a little hard to say anything nice about it. But for me, I like all guns, so it don't matter what it is. If I can pick it up and shoot it and hear them ding dings, I'm gonna have a good time regardless. Yeah, guys, but I ended up picking up this guy here, so you should see a video out soon with this guy. And I might have taken also my Glocks out to the range over there, because they were a little jealous that I took the Canics out and they were at home. So I took the Glocks out on a little field trip to, of course, Aries Training Facility, guys. Appreciate you guys for voting on this guy right here. But I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie, guys. And this is not, I put this on everything. I'm not even lying. When I went over there and tallied the votes, right? This had 15 votes and the Vector had 15 votes. I put it on everything. I put it on everything. I was so shocked. I was actually going to, shout out to Lake County Arms. I was actually going to their store to buy either the Glock 45 or the Vector that they had over there. And I was going to let them pick which one I should get. I promise you. Okay, the video on that guy is going to be coming out soon, and you'll see it how exactly it happened. But yeah, I parked up. I was watching reviews on the Vector. I was watching reviews on the Gen 6. You know, just trying to watch. And then I finally get out the car and I look up. They're closed. They're closed on Sundays and Mondays, guys. So I ended up picking this guy up over here from the homies over at Sportsman's Warehouse. And that's kind of like, you already know, I need to stop going to Sportsman's Warehouse to get guns, because I go there, buy one gun, and I end up leaving with a bunch of other guns. Man, but shout out to the boys over there, the store manager, the gun counter manager. Shout out to y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, Sportsman's Warehouse is not close to me. Well, it's close, but not close. They're in Lady Lake. That's about 50 minutes drive from where I'm at. So nonetheless, guys, picked up this guy here. Let me know, was it a dumb decision? Are you guys planning to get on Gen 6? And let me know if you guys are excited for the video I got coming out with this guy here. And by the way, I'm at 30 minutes, so I already blew past that. And boys, you probably already kind of figured it by now, right? Why he getting a 10 millimeter magazine for? He don't got no 10 millimeter in his collection. Well, you're wrong, because we do. I ended up picking up that Vector, man. I'm sorry, right? I go by signs, guys, and once I saw it was 15 to 15, I had to go on ahead and get the Vector too, man. Come on. I could not, y'all were neck and neck over there. There was people that wanted the Vector, and there was people that wanted the Gen 6 45, Glock 45. So, hey, the universe wanted me to get both, because if they didn't, it wouldn't have been even if the universe didn't want me to get the Vector. And then plus, you already know, I linked up with the homie Antonio last week, and he was letting me shoot his collection. He had a 45 SBR suppressed, and then he had a 10 mil rifle length. And also, your boy grew up in the Call of Duty era, man. And if you guys know, you know, right? And I've been going a little crazy lately, but you know, I'm getting all of these at a pretty good deal, which is what I tell myself. That's how I go to sleep at night, guys. I am getting them at a good deal, not gonna lie. But that's how I justify my little obsession here, because man, even though they're a good deal, they still ain't cheap though. But yeah, so picked up that 10 millimeter Vector over there, boys. Let me know down in the comments who's excited for Vector content coming up, and also what optic should I put on this thing. I'm thinking about an AEMS, right? I don't know if you guys remember back in December, I ended up picking up the GHM9 from Chris to do a review on. He loaned it to the channel, so shout out to Chris. Guys, if you guys are looking for any 2A goodies and you're local to the area, his link is going to be in the description below, all his info. All right, guys. But yeah, as you guys remember, he loaned that to the channel. I took it out to Aries. That's when I met Brian with Volition Training, and he put a suppressor on there. He had actually a BNT suppressor, and we shot that thing suppressed that day, which was pretty cool, man. And that's what let me down the rabbit hole that we're in today with suppressors, sub guns, and whatnot, because your boy was just fine just shooting his little budget builds and doing his little YouTube build series on like budget guns. But yeah, nonetheless, we picked up that Vector right there. And yeah, so what optic should I put on there? Let me know, guys, down in the comments. I really do enjoy Gideon, and I just saw that Gideon just dropped the Mediator XL, and you already know I like the Mediator. I got that thing on my Black Panther build, and I also got it on that blade, that G-Force blade. So should I put it on this guy here too? Let me know down in the comments, guys. And you guys heard me talking about, you know, that GHM9. I don't know if you guys remember that video. I said in there that I'm like considering getting that thing. And sometimes they say ask and you shall receive, because guys, I ended up picking up that GHM9, that BNT GHM9 from Chris. After shooting that guy there, man, I was saying to myself, there is no way I cannot have one of these in my collection. And I know that this ain't what the cool kids are wanting over here, but it's what this kid wanted. After shooting it, this is really what sent me down the rabbit hole. into just checking out, you know, budget versus something that's not so budget. And so this thing here was one of the first, this probably was the first sub gun of this caliber that I actually shot. And I was hooked from the beginning. But yeah, so after that day, it just stayed in the back of my mind. And every time I went over to All American Pawn, I saw this guy in the case. And last week, I went over to Chris and I said, Chris, I need that bad boy, going ahead and bag it up. And he said, ow, are you sure? I'm concerned about you because I've been watching your videos. And I said, Chris, go on ahead and bag it up, man. I'm a hardworking man. And I deserve this thing here. So he went on ahead and bagged it up for me. And now it's in the collection, guys. Let me know. Was this reckless to do over here? 2 sub guns in one week. I mean, you talking about the Vector and the BNT, man. Should we make this right here the thumbnail? Let me know down below. Man, we're almost at 40 minutes. Yeah. So I ended up picking up that BNT along with the Vector. So we ended up adding 2 PCCs to the collection. One that I have history with, and another one that I always wanted since, you know, my Call of Duty days, guys. And you know, I appreciate all of you guys, you know, for watching these videos. Because regardless, I will still be out there doing what I'm doing, going to Aries, you know, just shooting, having a good time out there. But because you guys are watching the videos and, you know, you guys are enjoying them, I make sure that when I'm out there, everything I do, I try to record just to bring you guys some content over there. Because I know that this is what I like to do. I like to go on YouTube and watch gun content from all the different creators. Doesn't matter how big their platform is or how small their platform is. If I see something over there and it's something about a gun that I'm considering, I just go on ahead and dive into it, and I watch all sorts of content from all sorts of people, guys. And I just appreciate each and every one of you guys for locking in with me. And yeah, like I said, 2026, guys, is the year of the suppressors, and it's also going to be a movie, right? And you know, I'm trying to keep that promise to you guys. But yeah, this is one haul for the books, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I ain't even gonna hold you, right? Some things happened this week that you know, it will come out in future weeks over there whenever it sorts itself out. Because, you know, sometimes there's some things that you get in the 2A community that involve the alphabet boys. So I don't know what I'm saying, right? But I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, it had to do something with the 3,000 rounds I got over there. I don't know what I'm saying though. You know, might be something integrally suppressed, but I don't know what I'm saying though, guys. But yeah, enough with the jokes. This is this week's haul video, week 9. And you know, let me know what you guys picked up today. Let me know what you guys are most excited to see out of this week's haul. And I know that I got to shoot some of them guns that I picked up last week, guys, but the content schedule has been crazy. And normally at Aries, they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays. This week, they're actually closed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because every first Sunday of the month, they close. So it's Saturday night right now, and so I won't be able to go out there and shoot until Wednesday. Yes. But hey, once Wednesday hit, you know, we're going to be out there. I might have to go on ahead and reserve like five hours out there, guys, because we're going to be there all day. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.